Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Oh.
Just kidding. It's Aaron from the Making Foundation. We are home on our quarantine edition today. So we're gonna make the most of this in today's Make the Most post. We are making stained glass today for our project. So why don't you guys come on into our humble home and we will show you what we're working on. This is really cool. I've got my helpers here. What we have is masking tape and dry erase markers. Hopefully everyone has these at home. We found even if you don't have dry erase markers, washable markers work as well. Test a small corner to make sure it works before we go in on that, because you don't want to do something that could ever permanently damage windows or anything like that. We don't want to make our parents upset. So what we've been doing is taking our tape and we're laying it out in whatever kind of random pattern you want to. It really doesn't have to be anything exact, but we get the tape started here. That's the kind of day. Monday. Now, a really cool trick here. If you've ever used masking tape before and you've struggled to get it started and it's like ripping, a really cool trick is to microwave it. What? Yes, microwave it. Not for long, only for like 5 seconds, like maybe even 3 seconds. It does not take much, but it just heats up the glue in the tape on the back because that's what makes it sticky, and then it comes off and it doesn't rip.
A few moments later.
So, what we're going to do is add a couple more lines here, and I'm going to pull a piece, and really, I'm just kind of going wherever my heart desires on here. So I'm going to do a line there. The most important thing is making sure that you're keeping it pretty straight. You can rip it off. Now, you can see like right here, I'm sticking out a little bit. If we were painting something with actual paint, it would be a different story, and we'd want to get that nice and crisp. But in this instance, because we're on glass, you wouldn't want to like take a blade to that or anything to clean that up. So I'm just taking my fingernail and kind of tucking it up there. Now, once we have that, we're going to come in with our dry erase. Ba-ba-ba. We found it's helpful to go in one direction. Like so.
And it's really fun to play around with different colors to see which ones show up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see if we can get...
I mean, they all show up, but they show up at different levels.
Transparency?
Yeah, transparency. That's the one I was looking for.
And it's also helpful, again, you really don't have to be too tidy on getting on those lines, which is helpful.
Another quick note is before you do this, before you tape off, it's really helpful to clean your windows.
Yes. And if your parents are kind of like on the fence about this, pun intended, because we're going to talk about fences here in just a second, maybe bribe them by saying, hey, can I clean your window? But then when you're done, you also need to clean it up. Okay, so we've had a chance to do this up here for a good bit. We got a couple panels left, but some of the ones that we've already done, let's go ahead and get this big reveal. We're going to pull right here. Start pulling these out. And if this leaves any question as to whether you're quarantining and following the rules or not, your neighbors will have no doubt when they see your door with this awesome stained glass action on there. I'm not going to do the rest because I want to fill in that one. Here, we can take that one off. But how cool is that? Come over here a little bit so you can see the super duper fun. All right? But let's take it another direction. Let's say, hey, the Making Foundation, I don't have a glass window in front of my door. What am I supposed to do? And where my regular windows have like blinds on them, and Mom would probably be mad if I like ruffled them all up. We could do this in a completely different manner, kind of same concept, different medium. Let's go outside. You wanna follow me? This is where we spend a lot of our time quarantined. back here. You see all kinds of cool stuff. We've got some cool wood here. I found this wood in the river. I'm gonna make something cool out of it. My family was looking at me like I was a crazy person carrying this great big piece of lumber off the greenway, but that's a really cool piece of oak and I'm gonna make something with it. We also have some cool stuff going on here with some rocks that were tumbling. That may be another project for another day, but
real quick, Teresa said, I've heard you can use washable paint or markers, yes?
Yes, absolutely. Washable paint you'd want to be real careful with, just because, you know, when you get it wet, it gets really wet, and then you have like kind of the drips. We want to watch out for that, like if there's a carpet under the door or window or anything like that. But we're going to switch our mediums now to, we're going to call this a fence. It's not really a fence, it's just a wooden wall I made. And chalk. Just using regular old chalk. You could use sidewalk chalk. You don't have to use colored chalk. You can use whatever you want. But really cool trick about chalk, I recently learned that, especially colored chalk, that if you wet it, and we just need to dip it. Let's see, what color do we want to do here? We'll do another purple, maybe. If you wet it, and I'm just dipping it in water, not letting it soak, just kind of getting it in there a little bit. And we come over here, we get really nice vibrant colors. So I kind of did a similar pattern as we did on the door inside. We're just gonna fill that in, and really getting it wet really like gets it down in there, gets you nice crisp lines, and really gets the most vibrancy out of your colors. So that's a super cool trick. Fill this last one. And again, this is just kind of the geometric pattern I did. Do that one orange. What a incredible day today. I hope everybody at least gets a chance to go outside, maybe take a walk around the neighborhood, staying in line with social distancing, of course, but it is so pretty. Please do not spend your day inside in front of a screen, he says, as he comes to you from a screen. Okay, so we got all of our colors here more or less. Let's go ahead and get the reveal on this one. I'm gonna pull. Ooh. Ah. Watching fireworks, right? Now you can only imagine. It's really on there. You can only imagine how cool it would look if we were to spend the afternoon and do this entire fence.
Wow.
Because that is such a cool pattern. Really into it. And again, you don't have to do something that is just geometric like that. You could do something completely abstract, or you could actually try and like make a face. So this was definitely supposed to be a kitty cat, but I don't know. It's kind of looking like a monster.
You could try and do your initials or your name.
Oh, absolutely.
You could tape off a message if you've got that much time. I guess we all have that much time.
Yes, we do. And this would be a cool way to, you know, thank first responders and all the people in the hospitals. If you want to do something in your window saying thank you for your hard work, that would be a really great message to get out. So please, I want to encourage you guys to get creative this afternoon. It's gorgeous out. Even if you do the stained glass, maybe do it from the outside of the front window, just so you get some fresh air. And I really want you to share your projects. There was no behind the scenes going on there at all. We really want you to share your projects on our Facebook, so we can share them as well. This video will go up edited on our YouTube page per usual. Really, I'm gonna adjust that cat. We're gonna work on that in post. I'm gonna make a really cool cat. But I want to see your projects. Let's make something really cool out of this. And this will be our competition for this week. We will, next Monday, we will reveal the winner. We need to figure out how we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll figure that out. And then today we also have a winner for our boat buoyancy challenge. That will go up on our Facebook as well. Again, we are off premises today, so bear with us. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Can't wait for tomorrow. We will be posting our project for tomorrow a little bit later today. So check in on that, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, y'all.